to Worldwide post Inter versus Parma. 3 points in the bag, and you got to be happy with it. But our performance wasn't up to scratch. At the same time, you can't expect us to perform at the level that we've produced in the last few games. But a little bit off pace today. But as I said, job done. 3 points. That's the main thing. A few talking points. I thought first half Parma controlled a lot of the game, but we still created chances, and I think sometimes you got to see the positive in that. That even when we're on the back foot, we're still able to create chances. And a little bit scruffy though, a little bit of reminders of what we were criticizing our team about in the first part of the season. A bit of rust. Hakimi's final ball wasn't there defensively. A little bit of a liability at times. Sanchez positionally wasn't quite there, but second half I thought we responded really well. The second goal especially was fantastic. I thought after that, we again a little bit of a reminder of the first half. I mean, Eriksen coming off, I thought that was a really strange substitution because he was really starting to take control of the game. He was starting to unlock their defense, and he took Eriksen off when he was playing well, and Vidal came in, and we let them back in the game. I can only think that Conte was half thinking, or maybe still thinking, that he might play a midfield of Vidal, Brozovic and Barella against Atalanta. Otherwise, I can't understand why he made that substitution, especially with Brozovic on a yellow card. It would have made more sense for Brozovic, who looked like he expected to come off with that. But the main thing is, job done. A few players are going to have to step up again. But I think, the big game against Atalanta, it should have all the players up. Having played a lot of big games of late, sometimes a game against Parma, respectfully saying it, of course, because they've done well against us in recent times, but sometimes it does put you down a little bit, from a hype up perspective. But 3 points, looking forward to the Atalanta game. I'm sure we'll see back Martinez and Lukaku, despite Sanchez scoring a couple of goals today, but that was good for his confidence as well. Ciao ragazzi.
We needed these 3 points, and we got the 3 points. However, and I don't want to sound too negative, we were not mentally prepared for this game, and that's Conte's thing. When he doesn't have enough time, the players go to the games without 100% focus. But anyway, there is nothing to highlight in this game other than Lukaku's drive from halfway line, which was fantastic. We're used to this, and we should not take this as a given. This is a bless, having this guy on the team. He has, I think, 7 assists and all these goals, and it's fantastic to have him. And Alexis Sanchez on the score sheet is great, but the first half he did not exist. I hope that Conte said something great in halftime, because he popped up second half, Alexis, and he scored the 2 goals, and it was good for the team and good for him. Christian Eriksen, maybe he needed a rest, maybe, because he looked tired, out of shape. Even Brozovic was out of shape a little bit, and he lost 3 duels today. But the defensive line is very strong. It's great to see the team winning these small games midweek, because these are the games that you succeed with, right? Like, this is how you win the Scudetto. Now we're going to go to Atalanta. We're playing Atalanta. It's a great team to play, and they're very fun to watch. We struggle against these technical teams, but we should be able to win. We are Inter, we're first, and we should be able to win. Milan dropping points, that means we have 6 points gap. This is great. I hope that we can win against Atalanta, and I hope that we can win these small games. We have a run after Atalanta that we should win before we play Napoli away. And again, Scudetto March, here we go.
Ciao ragazzi, this is Ahmed from Inter Worldwide. 2-1 against Parma. That was a tough game. I mean, I know Parma are one of the worst teams this season, but still, it just feels like they always can do something against us, can get a good result and make us struggle. But today, we didn't play well, but we got the 3 points, and this is the most important thing. I mean, sometimes you don't control the game all the time. You don't play the good all the time. Some games you just switch off. But the most important thing is to get the results even when you don't play well, and this is the personality of a champion. So that's really good. I'm so happy about that we didn't play well, but we still managed to win. And this is the mentality and the belief that the players have, that we can win no matter what. 2 goals from Sanchez make him man of the match for me. I mean, Skriniar and Devran Bastoni played well as well. Lukaku wasn't that good today, but that's fine. I mean, we've been relying on the guy for the last year, and he's. I felt like he was physically tired today, and that's expected. Let's just hope that he will be ready for Atalanta, because we will need him that game. Eriksen wasn't the best as well. Barella was good, but still not the best Barella. I mean, we expect more from him. The good thing is that Barella, Brozovic and Bastoni didn't get a yellow card, so they can play against Atalanta. I was worried actually. When I saw Vidal coming in, I thought Barella will go off, but Eriksen was the player that went off. Anyway, 6 points now ahead of Milan. It's too early to talk about the Scudetto. I believe that we are the best team so far, but only one loss will cause problems, because Juve and Milan are waiting. So maybe if we lose one game, Juve will be like 4 points, Milan 3 points, and then the doubt will start creeping in. So let's just focus now and focus about each game. Think about Atalanta first, think about Sassuolo. Don't put pressure on the players, and hopefully if we keep playing like this, we can get it. We can win this league. So, Forza Inter, see you after the Atalanta game. Ciao.
Hi guys, this is Akil from Inter Worldwide. Scrappy result today against Parma, even though we won. But yeah, it wasn't pretty at all. First half was very scratchy. We couldn't put together a few passes, so yeah, we lacked basic football in the first half. But gotta give props to Parma. They played the game well. They stuck to their game plan throughout the game, and they made life difficult for us. But I'm glad we came out in the second half, scored the goals early. Really happy for Alexis Sanchez. I think he needed those goals for his confidence, and especially the second one was pure confidence. To put that ball away like that, you really need that confidence, self-esteem, and everything to put that shot away. So good for him. Going forward, I think. I think this game was a good mental victory for the boys. I think going forward, they're going to look at this game, knowing that they beat a side that was playing well throughout the match. I think it's going to give them a boost, especially when you go against Atalanta on Monday. So looking forward to that match. Every game is important. Lukaku is still a beast, and let's keep going. Cheers.